This is Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com. Today, I'm going to break down and predict a game. Should be a fun game to watch. And year 3 for these two coaches at LSU and USC. So you're looking for a fun game. This is it. LSU is laying 4.5 points versus USC, and the game is being played where? In Sin City. So should be a fun one. Before I break down and predict this game, let me let you know what's going on in Paramount Sports. Well, we're entering our 31st season. We've won 29 out of 30 years in football. We're going to come right out of the gate with a 40-unit or higher max wager opening weekend. I found a game you're going to be able to turn off TV at halftime. It's going to be an absolute blowout. No one's even looking at the game. You want to get it? Season, $1,597. Comes out to like $60 a weekend. You want to try the opening weekend, every game from today all the way through Monday, September 2nd? Just $147. One place, ParamountSports.com, or call us 800-400-9741. You don't want to miss out. We're a career 65-23 on 40-unit or higher releases, and we're going to have probably 8 to 13 plays opening weekend. Like I said, ParamountSports.com. Now, on to this game. LSU laying 4.5 points versus USC, and the game's in Vegas, Sin City. LSU is going to be totally different this year. Jaden Daniels was a machine last year. His passing and running almost unstoppable. In fact, the only game I thought that they really didn't have a chance, and they were right there to think they were tied or winning at one point, was Alabama when he went out of the game. They're going to be a different team. Not saying it's going to be terrible, different. They're going to have to run behind 3 potential All-American offensive linemen. They only had 280 rushes last year from their running back. So I think you're going to see them step to the forefront. They'll probably have 375, 385 rushes from their running backs behind this huge offensive line, which averaged 6.2 yards per carry last year. They should be able to come close to that this year, even with a not as mobile quarterback, probably in the mid-5s. Against a USC defense that was only 46th in the nation. They allowed 4.8 yards per carry. That's the matchup, I think, where LSU has the biggest advantage. Also, special teams. People forget about special teams. And what did LSU do? They got Mississippi State transfer Xavier Thomas. Xavier Thomas averaged 33.7 yards per kick return and 11.6 yards per punt return. He can flip the field in an instant. So Miller Moss, quarterback for USC, I like what he can do. I think they'll do okay on offense, but the defense, 6 new starters, potentially 6 new starters, transfer starters behind nose guard Bear Alexander. Where do these starters come from? One's coming from Vandy. One's coming from Georgia State. Are you kidding me? 2 from UCLA and 2 from Oregon State. None of these schools produce any type of known good defensive players on a consistent basis. Whereas LSU's 2 transfers coming in on the defense, where did they come from? Ohio State and Texas A&M. They'll be much improved there. And USC, just 1-10 against the spread on neutral site fields the last 10 years, and 1-2 for Lincoln Riley here. So I'm going to take LSU and lay the 4.5 points over USC. They win by double digits, 35-24 on Saturday. You want to hop on board, start winning? Just one place, ParamountSports.com.